Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So guys, I'm coming on with a Crockpot meal. Today is Friday and I have some leftover chopped meat in my refrigerator that I have to use up literally by today or tomorrow. It smells fine, it's completely fine. Just enough for what I want to do. What I'm going to make is cheeseburger soup. This is the first time I ever made this and I'm really excited to make this. So let's get started. Now, I wanted to put regular potatoes in it, but I don't have any. I had two, but they were gross. I had to throw them out. So what I have is I have these whole potatoes. What I'm going to do is cut them in small pieces, and I think they'll be fine in the crock pot. I don't think I'm going to put these in right away because these, can get soft, and I don't want them to overcook. So I'll probably I'll let this cook like 2 hours, and then I'll put the potatoes in. But I'm going to cut the potatoes in small pieces. So we're going to put an onion, we're going to put chopped meat, I'm going to put diced tomatoes in it. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know yet. I'm going to add a couple other things to it. It's cheeseburger soup, but I can put whatever I want in it. And that's what I'm going to do. So let's get started on cutting the onions and the garlic up. What are you doing, Koopy? What are you doing? Come say hello. Come say hello. Come say hi. There he is. There's the Koopy butt. So, as far as my eyes go, better today. It kind of goes. It's weird. It's like, I don't know. I'm gonna make an appointment at the eye doctor. So I'm definitely gonna do that. But it's definitely better. It comes and it goes a little bit, and I'm feeling okay. So it's all good. All right, so let's get these onion and garlic started. I'm gonna put a whole onion in. Running low on onions. Tomorrow I gotta go to the food store and get produce and some stuff. Get rid of those onion parts there. Gotta get some refrigerated stuff, some produce, some stuff that maybe I should let you guys see what I'm doing here. Stuff that needs to be replenished. Give me 1 second, guys. One second. I was gonna say something. Yeah, I forgot. Okay. All right, so let's get this onion cut up. Woo, this is a strong onion. Strong onion. Now, what I'm going to do is I am definitely going to brown the meat. So let's get the frying pan up there. I'm going to brown the meat with the onions and the garlic. Okay, I don't want these onions cut too small, but I want them, fairly small. Let's get the frying pan going. Because the meat, I want the meat to be, charred. I don't want it to just like be raw meat. It's not going to be raw meat. Obviously, it's going into the crock pot, but you know what I mean. Woo! So, we're coming to the end of October, and this has been Crocktober month, guys, with Crocktober was doing Crockpot meals. Now, just because October is going to be over doesn't mean we can't still do Crockpot meals. And I'm definitely going to be doing more Crockpot meals because I really am into it the last this whole month doing it. So I'm putting some olive oil in here. I've been having a ball. I really have been having a lot of fun doing it. And so I'm gonna definitely do Crockpots meals here and there still. But anyway, go and check out Jerry Ellen with Cooking with Neighbors, and Shorty Vaughn from Crazy But Not Dangerous. She was in the hospital for a little while with an illness, but she's better now, and she's home recuperating. So still wish her well, guys. Pray for her, have her continue recovery, and hopefully she'll still be in it. And yeah, and so we're doing Crocktober together, and so go check out those two channels. They're amazing women. Jerry Ellen is dedicated, amazing. She bakes. I gotta make all her baking things. I've only made a few, but I'm gonna get into this winter making some of her baking. She does some awesome baking and regular food too, but she's just great all around. And Shorty Vaughn is awesome, so funny. She says yay, hooray, and I absolutely love it. Oh, great. Okay. So yeah, so go check them out. Crocktober. All right. So let's put the onion and the garlic in here, and then we'll put the chopped meat in. I'm so glad that I remembered I had that I was thinking about cheeseburger soup, and I said, oh, I have a big thing of fresh chopped meat downstairs that I just bought, on my super haul that I did the other day. But and then I remembered, I have this in here, and I'm like, pray to God this is still good so I can utilize it. And thank God it is. So that's perfect. No waste, and I'm so excited about that because you know how that goes. Where did I put the spoon that I had? Didn't I have a wooden spoon? What did I do with it? Did I put it in the sink? No. Oh, maybe I didn't have it out. Maybe I didn't have it out. Let these cook just a minute in here, saute a little bit, and then we'll put the chopped meat in. I don't think I have. Let me go in the back and look at something. I want to see if I have diced tomatoes. I don't know if I do. I might have to use a can of whole tomatoes and just cut up the tomatoes. Let's see. All right. So yeah. So I found a can of diced tomatoes. I'm so excited. I gotta definitely buy more. I have to buy some from my pantry stock because I think that's my last can. So I need at least to have at least 2 in there at a time. I like to because when I make a recipe, a lot of times I use diced tomatoes. I do have whole tomatoes in there, but they're for gravy. I mean, it doesn't matter. I could have used it. But just have to go. I have to wash it and put it back in the toaster oven. So I'm just going to chop this, get this meat broken up. Let this cook a minute or two, and then I'm going to throw the diced tomatoes in. I just want them to cook a little bit. I put the garlic in right here. The garlic in. chop this up too much. I want it to have a little bit of, you know, a little bit of texture in there. So this doesn't have to cook like 8 hours. This has to cook, I'm probably going to cook it 3 hours. That's it. Just so all the flavors can, you know, come together, but it doesn't have to be cooked forever. And you know what I'm going to put in it, I think? Well, if I'm going to put potatoes in it, you know, those little potatoes, and I'm going to put some elbow noodles. I think so. Even though it has potatoes in it, I think that's going to be really good. With the cheese and all, ooh, yeah. This is going to be yummy. It's a crappy rainy day here today. It's like raining on and off, a little chilly. So, this is a perfect soup for this. And like I always tell you guys, I don't like to kill my meat. I don't like to kill my taco meat. I don't like to kill it. You know, we like chopped meat a little bit rare. So, all right. So I'm going to put some pepper in it. I'm going to also put it in. I'm going to also season it after I put the tomatoes in. Because I want the tomatoes. This is salt. I want the tomatoes to have a little bit of flavor too. So. That's garlic. Getting low. I gotta fill up my garlic soon. The garlic I knew was the one that was gonna be go the fastest. Garlic and the onion. Those are the ones I use most. Some onion. And we're gonna do some Italian seasoning. I can't, this side aggravates me. Takes forever. That's enough of that. Little Italian seasoning. Also, what a cheeseburger soup. Who cares? Who cares? And a little bit of paprika. Okay. Tomatoes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use water and beef bouillon. And I'm probably going to put some chicken bouillon in it too, because I don't know how much beef bouillon I have. Oh, Jesus, Linda. All right, Koopy will eat it. Eat it. It's a tomato. Salt, pepper. You don't like tomatoes, Koopy? Garlic, onion, Smells so freaking yummy. Smells so freaking. I'm gonna put a little thyme in here too. Give it a little time. Give it a little time. I like thyme. All right. I'm shutting this now. I'm shutting it because I don't want it to overcook. Because it's going to cook in the top. All right, let's bring this over here. Let's put you guys, situate everything here. Getting hungry. I haven't eaten any. Did I eat anything today? I don't think I've eaten yet. I forget. All right, we're going to put the crock pot over here for now. and then we'll plug it in behind that. All right. This is all clean. Yes, it's all clean. Okay. So we're gonna dump this in. I'm dumping in with everything. I didn't drain the chop meat or anything because it's all flavor. And this is what I'm gonna do, guys, to get the most flavor as possible. I'm gonna put water in here anyway. So I'm just gonna rinse this out so I get all the onions and everything in here. That's a good trick to do, guys. Put this in here. Now, if you had peppers, you know, whatever you want, whatever you would want to put on your burger, if you want to put whatever on your burger, put in here if you want. It doesn't matter. You can even put rice in here if you want to do rice instead of potatoes or whatever. Oh, that's right. I gotta do. I'm not gonna put the potatoes in right now. That's right. Okay, so let's get the bouillon going. What I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna put the bouillon. Well, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Well, no, I have powder. I have powder, so I'm just talking out loud to myself. So let me see where my bouillons are. Oh, yeah, I have this, so I don't need to put it in another thing. All right, so I'm going to add this is 2 cups of water. I think I'm going to add 3 cups of water, and then I'll add, because we like broth. And then let me see what this, I think it's, what is it, 1 teaspoon. Yeah, so I think I have like 5 cups of water. Ooh! I'm such a danger. I'm a danger to myself. It's only a little water. All right, let's, I'm just going to use my own, I'm going to put, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. And then what I'll do is I'll taste it as it goes along because I don't want to over put this in there because, you know, it's salty. It has a lot of sodium in it. It could be very salty. So I don't want to do that. So I'm also going to put a little bit of grated cheese in here. Only a little bit because, you know, I added the, like I just said, I added the bouillon and I added salt already, but I like a little grated cheese. So I'm going to put a little bit of grated cheese in there. It should be fine. And now we're going to let this simmer. Yum. Simmer. We're going to let it cook for 2 hours. And then as I'm waiting for that, I'm going to put the, let's move you guys over here. I'm going to put the potatoes in. But like I said, let me figure this out. Like I said, I'm cutting the potatoes small because I had made a potato soup one time on my channel, and I didn't have any whole regular potatoes, fresh potatoes, so I used the canned potatoes, and I did not like the way it came out. It was awful. I didn't like the potatoes at all. So, but this is going to be different because I'm going to be cutting them pretty small, and it's going to be like, the potatoes aren't like the main dish, the main part of it, but I think they'll add a little, you know, niceness to the soup. All right, let's take this off. All right, so let's put this on. I'm just trying to think of something else to make this soup heartier. You know, like it has onions and tomatoes. What else can I put in it? Gotta think about that. I might add some other stuff to it, but potato. Well, I'm definitely gonna add the elbows. I'm definitely gonna add the elbows, and so that's gonna make it harder. I'm gonna look at my fridge and see what I got in there. If there are other things that I can maybe add to it. All right, so let's put this on. Let's move this away from there. Power. I'm gonna put it on I'm gonna put it on high. High for 2 hours. And then after the 2 hours, like I said, I'll put the potatoes in. Let's move these back over here. I gotta eat something. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry all of a sudden. All right, so let's just cover this, and now we'll just wait. I'll probably put some, no, that'll make it more of a vegetable. I was thinking maybe put some little string beans in it or something, but I mean, I could if I wanted to, but. And the cheese, it's gonna be it's a cheeseburger soup. That's what it's supposed to be, so I don't want it to turn into a vegetable soup. You know what I mean? Although, you don't put elbows on cheeseburgers, but who cares? You can, listen, this is my kitchen, this is my channel, I can do what I want, when I want, and whatever, so it's completely fine. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me go in the refrigerator and get something for lunch, and then we'll cut these potatoes up, and I'll be back with you guys. All right, guys, so this is what I'm doing now, okay? I'm going to, first of all, I got a little lunch together for myself. Nothing too heavy, because I just don't feel like heaviness right now. So I have some leftover London broil, so I cut this up. I'm going to have a little tomato with it. Maybe I'll cut up a little cucumber, too. I don't know. I'm just going to munch on this while I'm doing this. And what I'm doing is, this cabbage that I have in here, and I really honestly don't even know if it's still good. The outer part of it doesn't look very good. But, we're going to see. Because it's been in there, it's probably been in there 3 weeks. Nobody eats cabbage in my house but me, and I buy it when I have a willy for it, and then, you know, I don't use it right away. I'm just going to cut these tomatoes small, just put a little bit of salt on them, and I'm just going to munch on the tomatoes and the meat. Dip it a little ketchup. That's what I'm doing. Put a little sea salt. A little bit of sea salt in my life. A little bit of demon. I'm just, don't mind me, guys. I'm just singing. Some Italian seasoning on this. And so as I'm, is that a fork? No. As I am doing this, I'm just gonna nibble a little bit. And this will probably be my what's for dinner. This whole thing again. I'll do my quote, you know that. Tomatoes good. All right. It is my what's for dinner, obviously. I'm having this for dinner. All right. Let's cut this. Let's see. Oh, it still looks perfect. Look at that. Wow. Of course, the outer part isn't. I have a little meat. Good. Let's core it. So thank you guys so much for. Wait, let me tell you. I'm telling you guys. Stress. I used this morning. Thank you so much for telling me what it was. It is a Quora. I didn't really realize that. I mean, I know it looks like that, like the other one, but it's easier like to core things with. And this morning I cut up an apple, peeled an apple with it, and it was so much easier because it like curves easier. Really, really good. So thank you all for explaining to me what it is. Jerry Ellen and some others had mentioned it. Belinda Barks, I think. So thank you. But yeah. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it to cut this core out right now. out here. And then these right here, these outer, this whole outer part right here, you can see it, I'll take off because this obviously is not the greatest. So we'll take that off. I was thinking of making stuffed cabbage with it, and I just never got around to it. But either that chop meat is going to be used for that, or I had this thought of the soup, so I was like, hey, I'll just do the soup. I'll do the stuffed cabbage another time. Only Billy and I eat the stuffed cabbage, and I honestly don't even know if Frankie's gonna eat this soup, but I don't know. So we'll eat it. All right, so he might, because it has all the stuff that he likes in it, basically. So hopefully, he could be funny. He could be very funny with food. He has a certain, you know. So I don't know. Tomato. So I'm just gonna shred it. Bim. I think I'm gonna go back there and get an onion too, and put an onion in with it. I'm trying to think. Maybe I should make a little coleslaw with this one. I might. I'm gonna see if I have any carrots in the back too, in the refrigerator. All right, so I don't have any fresh carrots, but I have carrots that I had in the freezer that I had sliced up a couple of weeks ago and put in the freezer so I wouldn't lose them. I just remembered, so I'm just defrosting them a little bit. I'm going to use those. Put some olive oil in here. I'm going to put, let's put the onion in. I'm only putting a small onion in here. You guys can see, right? All right, I'm gonna let this, saute a little bit. And then we'll put the cabbage in. Those carrots that I have are the mini carrots. So I want to cut them a little bit because they're a little thick. I really would rather have shredded carrots. I'm gonna stop buying shredded carrots. No, I'm gonna buy the carrots like the long ones that are regular ones that I've been buying lately. These are old. These are older, so I bought them a while ago. But I'm going to start shredding my own carrot. That's what I'm going to start doing. Sorry, guys. So like I said, I have this other half here. I'm going to make a little coleslaw with it. except my husband likes cabbage, but he likes it, you know, stuffed cabbage. So he's not big on, like, you know, eating it as a vegetable, as a side like I am. I can eat it as a side dish, you know. So I love it. All right, so let's see. So these are going to give off some water, obviously, because they're frozen. That's the only thing about when you freeze things, you know, you got to use them a certain way, because, I mean, I guess I can defrost these and use these, probably put a little bit in my coleslaw. I'll probably do that, but they have to be completely defrosted. Or maybe I'll just boil them a second, you know, like a couple of minutes, and then just let them thaw, and then just let them cool down, and probably do that. Yeah. All right, so these carrots are going to be perfect. But I want to wait another minute and let that cabbage, you know, cook a little bit, caramelize a little bit. You guys see this. So this is garlic, onions, and cabbage. I'm going to let this go another minute, and then I'm going to season it up a little bit, and then we'll put the carrots in. And this has been cooking an hour and a half now. So this is going to be a long video, but what else is new? My videos are always long. Comment down below if the longer videos are okay. I've asked this before, and you probably answered. I'm just curious. The majority of you don't mind the long videos. There are some that do, but I can't please everybody, guys. I try. So if they're too long, you can watch them in 2 parts, or you know. This is just how I run my channel. It's the best way for me. So. Oops. And so that's what happens. All right, so the cabbage is good now. I'm not done, but it's right. It's like where I want it. So let's get a little bit of salt and pepper, and then I'll add the carrots. A little salt. A little pepper. I've been forgetting to use my Mrs. Dash again, because I'm trying to lay it a little bit lower on the salt intake, because I think my blood pressure was a little bit high. That might have been why I was having these issues. So this is, what is this? Garlic. I keep forgetting. I gotta put it out here and put it up. Maybe I should start putting it in there. Ooh! Onion. Okay. Okay, people. Alright. Let's put the carrots in here. It's a good way of using up this stuff, guys. This is how I budget right here. Love it. Really, really feeling good about what I'm doing lately. You know, it's budgeting. You can really budget by obviously going to the food store, by what you buy and stuff. But you can also really stay on a budget by utilizing what you have, trying to be aware of what you're cooking, how much you're cooking. I'm still working on that. It's just every day I work on it, but that's okay. Some days I do good at it, some days I don't do so great. So it is what it is. Nobody's perfect. So as long as you try, that's all you can do, guys. Try, and try again. So, yeah, so that's looking good. So I'll season it again a little bit. I think what I'll do is, I have Danos up here. Let's start using my other, I have that citrus garlicky stuff too. I have Danos, which is a salt-free low sodium. Low sodium. It's not completely salt free, but I really like Danos. So I'm gonna use a little, but it is all just about salt free. So I'll use a little bit of Danos, and I'm gonna use just a little bit. Do I have? I really had one open. This is from Trader Joe's, citrusy garlic. Ooh, it's really, really delicious, guys. Just a little tad of that. Has a little bit of a spice to it. Woo! This is looking good. Looking yummy. Looking yummy. I'm gonna put a little piece of butter in here because butter makes everything better. Like 2 tablespoons. Well, not 2 teaspoons probably. 1 tablespoon. Hi, Cooper. Hi, Coop. Still munching on my lunch. I'm gonna taste it because I like a little Christmas to my cabbage. I really do. Let's taste it, guys. Let's do a taste test. What are you doing, Coop? Immediately, I love it. Immediately. That makes me happy. It makes me really happy. Cooper, get away from here. You have food. So good. I'm going to put a little bit of Mrs. Dash in there because I feel like it needs. Oh, yeah, see? I knew I had it. Stupid. I'm going to put a little bit of Mrs. Dash in. I feel like it needs something. A little bit of something. I'm just going to let it cook another minute or two just so the carrots get a little bit softer. What are you doing, you? What are you doing? And then I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys. So what I decided to do was I cut up this this cabbage. I'm gonna put it in a Ziploc bag and I'm gonna put it in the freezer because I just don't want to make coleslaw now because it's got to be eaten and I'm the only one that's gonna really eat it and everything else. So I'm just gonna put it in the freezer, and that's what I'm gonna do. Right on it, cabbage. And this way I can add it to one of my stir fries or something at some point, you know? And it won't go to waste. Now I gotta find my marker. God. I know I had it here. Everything just disappears. I don't know. I don't know where my marker is. Maybe I put it in the other drawer. Let me see. saw it somewhere. You know when you see something somewhere, and you're like, where did I see that? There it is. Here it is. I knew it. Knew I had it. Cabbage. Just like I took the carrots out and used the carrots, that's what I'm going to do with the cabbage. Oh, that reminds me, I got meat in the downstairs that I have to take up and situate it and separate it and put it in the freezer bags and stuff. I got to do that. Right now I'm feeling tired, so I'm just going to relax now and wait for the soup to need more stuff. Cut the potatoes up for you guys in a little while. And then that's it. Oh, Cooper, stop. Always want, that mouth's always going. All right, guys. So, this is off. It went on more. It cooked to 2 hours. So now I'm going to put it back on high for 1 hour. And I'm going to, put the potatoes in it. Cut the potatoes up. Darn it. I put the thing back, and of course now I need it again. Where'd I put the spoon? Ooh, looking good. Looking really good. I'm going to taste it. I'm going to taste the broth in a minute. Let me get the can opener. I'm going to put the potatoes, and I'm going to put the I'm going to put elbows in it. Just so it makes it a little bit hardier. And I think I'm going to make, I hate to say I make 100% because I hate to say it and not do it. But I might make popovers with them. Herb or cheesy popovers with them. With it. I feel like I have to make something with the soup. It's got to be a little bit more hearty because it's thinner. But I can make garlic toast too. That would be fine. All right, I'm going to take the water out of this. All right, let's cut these potatoes up. Okay, so now this is how I want to cut these. There's a little brown part on here. Cut off. So like I said, I'm going to cut these in like little pieces. Light would help, wouldn't it? So I've just been resting because I don't know if it's COVID. Since I got COVID again, the third time, I've just been so like, ugh. I feel good and I don't feel good. I don't know. It's really a stinker. It really is. I'm so done with it. It just needs to go and go and go and stay away. Please just stay away. I'm going to put all these in there. I just want to dump the rest of the water out because I know there's going to be more water in here. I did press play, right? Because, you know, that would be something I would do. I would be doing this whole thing and then I'd realize, oh, I didn't press play. I've done that before. Not a perfect person. Not a perfect person at all. You guys can see. Sometimes I get aggravated with myself because I'll be making a video and like I'll be watching it and I'm, you know, because I usually always watch my videos and I'll be like, all right, Linda, move over a little more, move over. They can't see you. Well, and that bothers me when I don't do that and I'm not aware of it. And I just want to apologize for sometimes that happens. If I'm cutting up something or something and I'm not aware of it and I, you know, don't show it to you guys. I just want you to know that really bothers me. So when I do that, I'm very sorry. And you guys can see right now, right? As I'm speaking about it. I had a crappy day here in upstate New York. It's raining and it's crappy. As of right now, it looks like it might be nice for Julie's wedding, guys. Oh my God. It said 57 degrees and sunny. The ceremony's outside, so we're hoping for that. All right, so let's give this a mix. The potatoes are in here. And then let me go get the elbows. And I have to get a drink, too. I'll be right back. All right, guys, let's taste it, and then I'm going to put the elbows in. I'm going to put 1 cup of elbows in. I'm going to taste it. See if it needs anything. See if it needs any seasonings. Oh God, it needs salt desperately. It needs salt and it needs grated cheese. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt because again, I put salt, but I didn't put that much salt in. The salt's kind of empty. I'm gonna put a little bit garlic, more garlic and onion powder too. Onion. Garlic. Maybe a little bit of basil. I'll put some parsley, well, some basil first. I'm gonna do basil. And then we'll put a little parsley flakes in. And I also have some fresh parsley that I'm going to put in too. Let's put a little paprika in too. And then we're gonna put some grated cheese. Yeah, there we go. Let's put some Mrs. Dash. And there's only a little bit in here. Let's put the rest of that in here. Oops. And I'm gonna put, I think, a cup of noodles in. I think a cup of noodles will be good. A little bit more. Doesn't know I always have to go overboard. Yeah, that should be good. So a cup of elbows. We're gonna let this boil and let the elbows cook. I'm gonna get the fresh parsley. Fresh parsley. Put the elbows away. I'll be back in a second. All right, guys, here's parsley. I'm just gonna cut some parsley into it. Let this cook. I'm just going to change the time on this to an hour. There we go. Okay. An hour. So now that's cooked for an hour. I'm going to check out a recipe for the popovers. I think that's what I want to make. Either popovers or biscuits. What should I make? I don't know. Let me look into it. I'll be back. All right, so I'm shredding up some cheese and putting the cheese in. I'll show you guys that. And then everybody can put cheese on their own little individual, in their own individual bowls. This is just about done. It's literally got 9 minutes. And then I'm going to keep it on warm. Because I don't want to keep continually cooking it on high or anything, because it has the noodles in it, you know, and the noodles will get kind of soggy. So I don't want to do that. Guys, it's really, really good. It's really, really good. I think I'm going to put a little cream cheese in it. I have a little piece of cream cheese. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to taste it. That's really, really good. Cook it. Go back. No. I have this much cream cheese. I'm going to put this in it. Hey, hey. Get out of there. It's a little piece here that I can use up. Stick in there. I'm going to put this in the sink. I'm not going to use it again, guys, because I put it in there already. I know some people will be like, when do you put the spoon back down? Guys, this shredder, I say it all the time. It is amazing. Get yourself one on Amazon. Oh, shoot. I wanted to keep it out because I want to shred the rest of it. shred the rest of it up. That's not gonna work. Alexa, stop. Do you ever set a timer and you really don't realize? Oh, yeah, I said it. I remember why I said it. Sorry about all the noise. All right. All right, so this I'm going to put in a Ziploc bag because I think it has enough cheese in it right now. I will come back when I make my plate. I was gonna make popovers, but honestly, I don't feel like it. I really don't. Yeah, so I'll be back, guys. All right, guys, the soup's just about done. I'm going to do my hope verse, okay? So first, let's get started with the hopes. With the hope one. Of all the forces that make for a better world, none is so powerful as hope. With hope, one can think, one can work, one can dream. If you have hope, you have everything. Hope is the answer, guys. Okay, that's my hope verse. Now, I picked a verse out of the Peace book today. I felt like I needed something out of the Peace book, so I was looking through the Peace book, and I found something. So this is, I love this verse. Peace. It does not mean to be in a place where there is no noise, trouble, or hard work. It means to be the midst of those things and still be calm in your heart. So I'm going to read it again. Peace. It does not mean to be in a place where there is no noise, trouble, or hard work. It means to be in the midst of those things and still be calm in your heart. So what it means, guys, is regardless of what's going on around you, you know, there could be Twister going right by you, or, you know, havoc, or kids running around, or all kinds of noise and craziness, but you still have peace. You hold peace within your heart. So no matter what, you're at peace and you're okay. That's what that means. So you have to find peace in your heart and channel it. So this way, whatever goes on around you doesn't affect your heart and doesn't take your peace away. Very hard to do. Work in progress. I mean, I try that every day. It's extremely hard to do, but it definitely is a nice thought. It does not mean to be in a place where there is no noise, trouble, or hard work. It means to be in the midst. It means to be the midst of those things and still be calm in your heart. That's what peace is. And I believe that. I believe it. Don't know if I'll ever attain it. Excuse me. But I believe it. So I strive for that, guys. So guys, strive for peace in your heart. This way, nothing that goes around the world, goes around you in the world, anything will affect you. And you'll always have peace in your heart. That's my verse for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. So I'm going to go get my soup now. I'm not making anything with it. I just feel like I'm not doing it. So I just made the cheeseburger soup. And I'm going to go get my bowl. And I will show you guys my plate. All right, guys. So here's my bowl. Yummy. Yay, hooray. As Shorty Vaughn would say from Crazy But Not Dangerous. So yummy. I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to taste it for you guys. And this is what's for dinner tonight. All right. I put some cheese in it. I got the chopped meat and the potatoes and the noodles. Yummo. That's really good. Let me get the potato. Potatoes came out really good. I tasted one before. They came out perfect in here. You got a little bit of bite to them still. They're not mushy. Really delicious. Really good, guys. The bottom of the bowl is burning hot. It's different. It's hearty. It's, you know, it's very warm and cozy, especially on like this rainy, kind of chilly day. It's really, really good. And you didn't need chicken, you know, I put both beef bouillon powder in it. And water. Grated cheese. You saw how I made it. Alright, guys. Let me go and enjoy my soup by myself. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Crocktober and you're still enjoying it. Don't forget, guys, go check out Cooking with Neighbors, Jerry Ellen, her Crocktobers, and her channel, and Shorty Vaughn with Crazy But Not Dangerous. She should be back shortly with videos. Go check them out. Crocktober's been a blast, and I'm going to continue to make Crockpot meals, so I hope you guys are ready for it and enjoy them. Don't forget to hit that, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because when you subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. Like and share and comment down below. And thank you so much for coming into my kitchen with me and subscribe and creating. Trying to get a mouthful of the meat. I like that. This is the first time I made it. Cheeseburger soup. I've been seeing it for a long time, but I've never made it. It's really, really good. It's a winner, guys. All right, guys. See you on the next one. Bye.